Hey ladies, I so thought I was recording this a minute ago, and then I went to go send it and realized I just took a picture on the webcam instead of recording it. I feel so stupid right about now. But anyway, let me try this again, and I'm going to answer these questions that Naomi sent to us. The first one, what do I order at Starbucks? I usually order an iced mocha with no whipped cream. Sometimes I'll get the white iced mocha, but it's usually just the regular. And once in a while I'll get a caramel macchiato, but not very often. One thing in my closet that I cannot live without, I could give three fucks about any of the clothes that's in the closet. They're all just materialistic things to me. But the one thing I keep in my closet is my glowworm doll that I've had since I was a year old. I don't think I could live without that thing. It's been there for me when nobody else was, so it's more than just a stuffed animal to me. Even though it looks like a big pile of shit, and it's not even the color it used to be, that's still like my most prized possession. Like, if the house caught on fire, fuck my wallet, fuck my phone, fuck everything else, I'm gonna grab that damn glowworm doll. What's one thing that most people probably wouldn't know about me? Probably anything about my childhood, just because I've blocked out a lot of it, because I didn't live a really good childhood. I was raped and molested as my cut as I oh wow, tongue tied. I was raped and molested as a child by my cousin, and so it never nobody ever did anything about it, and it went on for a long time. So I just try to block out a lot of stuff. Plus, I had a lot of family issues with my mom and dad that they just weren't good at all. So it's just better that I blocked it all out and move on from it or whatever. What's one thing I want to do before I die? I would love to either scuba dive or I would like to parasail. Both of those just sound like they'd be really fun things to do. And so that would be something I would love to do before I die. I honestly don't see it happening though. So maybe a more realistic one would be learn how to shoot a gun. Just because we have about 15 of them in our apartment now since Jason's dad died. And it's kind of scary that we have so many and I don't know how to use them. So I think that would be a good thing for me to do. What's one food that I cannot live without? I wouldn't say a food in general, but I would say a starchy item. Like, I love fries and chips and potatoes and rice and bread. And so I think if I cut those completely out, I would obviously be way skinnier, but I wouldn't be happy, and I don't think I could survive without at least one of them every so often. What quote or phrase do I live my life by? Probably what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. And I'm not really a big fan of the Kanye West song of it, but just that saying, like, it's got me through some trying times as a kid and older, and so I just like to live my life through that. What do I like and dislike about RTAs? Well, the one thing I like is how I can talk to so many different girls from all across the country and be really good friends with them. I'm not a big fan of females in general, so I think it's interesting and weird at the same time that I can be friends with 60 girls from all over on the computer, but I can't stand one in public. That's why I like that. I like how I can tell you guys anything that's going on, and I don't feel like I'm being judged most of the time. And so that's probably my favorite things about them, and the fact that they give me something to do most of the time. What I don't like about them is it just seems like lately there's a lot of drama, but in general there's a lot of drama too because there's a lot of girls who talk about each other behind their backs and stuff. And like I understand that that's life, but it's kind of petty that people do that. And it just seems like there are certain individuals that use their self-esteem or lack of to pick on people to make themselves feel better, and I just don't like that at all. Like, everybody should give everybody the most respect that they can and not going around playing mean girls. We're not in high school anymore. We've all been out for a long time. We're too damn old for that shit. What's your number one most listened to song on iTunes? I actually don't have any songs on iTunes at all. I don't have any music on my computer. I just listen to music on YouTube or Pandora. And a lot of times it's stuff from either the Ying Yang Twins or Trina or 90s boy bands. What kind of style would you define yourself as having? I would say lazy. That's not a style at all, but I don't really go by the fashion trends or anything. I just buy whatever I think is cute and comfortable. And if I'm not out in public, I'm usually wearing a tank top like right now, or a t-shirt and yoga pants. Like, I'm not trying to look cute for anybody. And then in public, it's usually the same thing, just a t-shirt and jeans, or dress pants and a dressier shirt. I don't really care. If I like it, I'll buy it. I don't have a certain style that I choose from, though. My favorite number would be 23, just because growing up, my favorite numbers were 2 and 3, so I just put them together. And that's probably it. I didn't really ever have one. Like when I played sports, I didn't get to keep the same number and stuff. So it doesn't really have a big meaning for me or anything. 2 hobbies that I like to do. Obviously, the first one would be painting my nails because I'm always doing it all the time and showing you guys. That's probably my main hobby that I've done forever. And then I guess another one would probably be experimenting in the kitchen with cooking. I don't cook as much as I used to just because it's so hot here, but I really do like to cook and try out new recipes. 2 of my pet peeves would be, the first one would be old people driving. They are the worst drivers ever, and I don't think they should be on the road. And so I really hate being behind them. I'm a slow driver as it is. I don't go past the speed limit, but old people are way worse than me. I hate them with a passion on the road. The second one would be people who run late all the time. I hate it. I'm one of those people, I'd rather be an hour early to something than 5 minutes late. So I don't understand how people can be 20, 30 minutes late all the time and they think it's fine. Like, my dad is horrible with it. We tell him all the time he's going to be late to his own funeral because he's so late to everything. I don't understand people like that at all. And a guilty pleasure for me, I guess, would be new nail polish. Just because I get excited at all the different colors and sparkly stuff of it. And I probably have about 20 different polishes that look exactly the same, but at the store it doesn't. And if that doesn't count as a guilty pleasure, probably then just vodka for me. I'm simple. I'll talk to you ladies later. Bye.